Hi, I'm Loretta of Loretta Makes a Million. I'm the one taking a challenge to make $1 million in profit from trading options over the next number of years. Today you are watching video number 3, how to open and adjust a credit spread. You should have already watched Thinkorswim videos 1 and 2. Before we get started, I want everyone to understand that this video is for educational purposes only. I am not a registered investment advisor. I am not offering investment advice. Please be aware that there is risk and potential losses associated with options trading. If you're watching this video on YouTube, then come to my website, lorettamakes-a-million.com. There you can sign up for my free newsletter to stay up to date on my trades, helpful hints exclusively on my site, and other exciting information. In this video, we will discuss how to create the credit spread order following a trade alert, and how to get the credit spread to fill. Let's begin. When you open a credit spread, you are selling it, which is why you get a credit. So, when you open a credit spread, you want to get the most credit that you can. In review, when you sell an option, it is said that you are short the option. And when you buy an option, it is said that you are long the option. Here's an example of a credit spread opening order sent in a trade alert. The opening order is for the September 2014 option month. The target credit is $1, and we don't want to take a credit less than 90 cents. You are to sell the RUT September 2014 1060 put, and you are to buy the RUT September 2014 1050 put. Another way to describe this credit spread is to say that you are short the RUT September 2014 1060 put and long the RUT September 2014 1050 put. Now I'm going to show you how to create that order and how to get it to fill. Let's go. The first thing we're going to do is click on the Thinkorswim icon. For this example, I'll be logging into my paper money account. You take the same steps to put on a credit spread in your live account. First, enter in your username and password. Then, click Login. Close the initial Thinkorswim dashboard. Click on All Accounts. Click on Margin. Now, click on the Trade tab. Enter in RUT as the underlying. Next, click on the option month. In this example, the option month is September 2014. Always check to make sure that if you're putting on a put credit spread, you are on the put side of the screen. And if you're putting on a call credit spread, you are on the call side of the screen. This step is extremely important. First, we will put on the short leg of our credit spread. Left-click on the bid of the 1060 put strike. Remember that you will left-click on the bid of a strike if you want to sell the option, and you will left-click on the ask of a strike if you want to buy the option. Now, we will put on the long leg of our credit spread. First, hold down the Control button. Next, left-click on the ask of the 1050 put. The trade will be at the bottom of the page in a red box. Credit orders are red. Always check to see that the order is correct. Here, under Spread, it will say Vertical. A vertical spread is an option strategy in which the trader simultaneously sells an option and buys an option of the same underlying with the same expiration dates but at different strike prices. A credit spread is a vertical spread. The default number of contracts is 10. Always make sure that you have the correct number of contracts on. This is especially important in your live trading account. Now we can adjust the credit by clicking on the up or down arrows. Or you can enter in the amount you are looking for. In this example, you were advised to ask for a credit of $1.05. I'm going to enter in a credit of $2 so that I can show you how to adjust the credit once you've already submitted your order. Next, click on Confirm and Send. Look over the order confirmation dialog and make sure that all the information is correct. Click Send. Next, click on the Monitor tab. Make sure that you are on the Activities and Positions tab. Click on Working Orders. Here you will see your credit spread order. Right now, the market is willing to give you $1.05, but we are asking for $2. We need to reduce the credit we are willing to receive so we can fill our order. Left-click on the blue dot to the left of our order. Click on Cancel/Replace Order. Here, we can adjust our credit. You can click on the lock to see what the market is offering. The market is willing to give us $1.05 for our credit spread. You can adjust the desired credit up or down. In this case, I am willing to take $1.05. If you can get a higher credit than the target credit in the trade alert, then go for it. When opening a credit spread, you want to get the most credit that you can get. It is important to know how to adjust your order. The market may have moved since you received the trade alert. This may mean that you will need to adjust the credit by 5 to 10 cents in order to get it to fill. Click Confirm and Send. Check the order confirmation dialog. Click Send. Click the Monitor tab. Our order has not filled even though the market is willing to give $1.05. Sometimes you need to reduce your credit by 5 to 10 cents to get it to fill. Once our order has filled, it will be moved from the working orders to the filled orders. It's best to let the order sit for a couple of minutes. Trades don't always fill right away. It can take anywhere from the instant you click Send to hours. If you are entering this trade at the beginning of the trading day, you can take your time in filling the order, and if necessary, you can adjust your credit later on in the day. If you are entering this trade at the end of the trading day, you may be more aggressive with getting the order filled. You may even lower the credit by another 5 to 10 cents to make sure that it fills. For this example, let us assume that we are trading at the end of the day. After waiting a couple of minutes, I reduced the credit to $1. The order filled. The order is now listed under the Filled Orders tab. In this example, I was able to fill my credit spread at the target credit of $1. This will not always be the case. Sometimes I will fill the credit spread 5 to 15 cents below the target credit, but I do not fill less than the minimum credit. Let's review what we have learned in this video. When you open a credit spread, you are selling it, which is why you receive a credit. When you open a credit spread, you want to get the most credit that you can. That's it for this video. Please join me in my next video, video number 4, How to Close a Credit Spread. Thanks for joining me on my $1 million journey.